Hi everybody, this is your instructor Ann Teed, and I have a special project for you that we're getting started today. It's for this week to whet our appetite about wellness and art educators being part of wholeness, and not so much about creating young artists who are creating product, but the process of art and expression and what it does to our spirit, our soul, our body, our mind, and who we are. So you might have done an I am poem in the past. It's kind of a popular thing that teachers give in literature, but when I was studying with one of my mentors, Dr. Lucy Barbera, she had given us the assignment of where I am from, and that kind of gave it a whole new twist for me. And the directions are on this week's Moodle, and I want to really I want to challenge you to write something that at the end you feel like it's such a great part of you that you kind of just put this in words together, your life experiences, your journey, who you are, who's influenced you. So in the directions, it tells you to get lots of paper out, a really good writing pen, make it quiet, and be focused, and give yourself that time. And you're going to kind of meditate and dream land of, like, really think of a memory. The directions will take you all through that, but it's going to be a challenge if you don't really like to use a lot of words in poetry or feel poetic, and don't worry about that. What the product will be is really words that tell us about you. So in the end, it all is a really great thing. It's not about grammar. It's not about usage of words in a particular way. So when you're writing, you're going to make a very long document at first, and then you're going to edit. And again, the directions will walk you through that. So this was a little bit part of mine when I did mine in the beginning, and I was asked to think of an early memory of something that I feel is part of me. And as an artist, which I do, that resonates with me, that it's part of my core, that I like to create and make things. I thought of my earliest art making experience, and it was making mud pies in the backyard with my father was in construction. And so this became my launch part of I Am From. So I'm going to just read a little bit of it here to give you an idea of where what inspired me, but you might go in a whole different direction. I am from the backyard cradle of railroad ties, sand, and dirt, where I meticulously make my magical mud pies, sprinkling and lacing them with tender blades of grass and delicate puddle pebbles. Are you there with me? I'm just a little kid, and I remember putting those pebbles like they were jewels out of a puddle, mud and sand and dirt right in the backyard. Another one is I am from tiny sprouting sunflower seedlings, unfurling and magically breaking ground in a tiny half milk carton sitting on a windowsill in Mrs. Silver's kindergarten classroom. Doesn't that feel like a long sentence? Well, that's what you're going to do. You're going to be adding on unfurling, magical, sitting, and there's all the verbs and the adjectives and the adverbs kind of lead us into hitting all our senses. So have fun with this. I am giving you some YouTube videos of other people's I am from. Again, that's different than I am. And when this was introduced to me, my instructor, again, Dr. Lucy Barbera, had us go back to our ancestry. And that really gave me a whole wealth of people I never met. That might have been my great-grandparents who were in Italy, who I never really met them. Or maybe it is my grandmother and grandfather who came over, and as a young child, they helped me, pull my artichoke leaves and scrape my teeth. And so foods become things, apparel, activities, family activities that say who you are as people and as a clan, as a group. So That doesn't mean you have to do that. It could be a much more now kind of thing. I wrote one about cleaning out my garage and being an art teacher. So take it where it takes you. This can be an ongoing thing that you write many of them. So you're going to write one and then you're going to condense it again, follow the directions, but have fun with it. In the past, I've been collecting them, and someday I'd like to publish all the students that have written these I Am poems and put them all together. So let's see what you come up with. I'm very excited. Please ask questions. There's no wrong way to do this. Just be descriptive, have fun with it, and can't wait.